Hello, everybody. Welcome in, Bryant. How are you? I see the box, and I completely understand. Apparently, I left off at Imperium last time. Water float. Woo. She loves it here. I love it here, too. But she's like, oh my god, relaxation. How am I today? I'm really good. I was a bit sleepy earlier, and then that is a bit too soft. We need music. We'll just return. Yep, return to New Gridania. I'm pretty sure she's just standing in the water, but that's okay. Today was good. It was a good return to work. So last week was pretty chaotic. I'll start with work first before the play. So last week, a couple weeks ago, let's start there. A couple weeks ago, I was told that I'm going to be training on new testing, and I was really excited because I've been needing to do new testing, and this is going to get me experience on, you know what, let's preserve her dignity. Let's give her some clothes. I was told that I would be... Bug? Uh-oh. Things are having trouble loading in. Okay, we'll just go to the airship. I'm sure there won't be as many people at the Gold Saucer. Help? There we go. So, I was told that I'd be taking on new testing, and that the person who usually runs it... Oh, I've got mail! Hold up. I was told that the person who usually runs it would be teaching me, and then I would practice with him, run it myself, and I would get experience on a very scary instrument that I've never used before that seems much more complicated in the way that it reports results and such. So I was a little bit like, okay, new exciting thing, let's go. And then last week on Tuesday? Question mark? Yesterweek on Tuesday-ish, they said that they had emergency samples for this testing coming in, which means that they need run ASAP. And it turned out that the guy who was supposed to be teaching me was out for a medical procedure. The other person who could have potentially helped run it and shown me was pregnant, and the final person had her own very important testing to be doing. So I was basically just handed a list of things to do and told to do it on a very complicated test. So I got to work today. It came in Wednesday. We got it prepped Thursday to report out Friday. Friday, I was leaving work early so that I could help set up for the play. King, the Porksy King mount. Midnight was awesome and she gave me a code. I have a pig. I've got a pig. So I get to work on Friday morning, and the chromatography is just trash. And it's usable, but it sure ain't the prettiest. And integration was not fun. And so we're gonna try again. I'm gonna try to learn it again. Like, nobody is upset at me that it went a little bit sideways. The data was still usable, but getting there took much more effort. Almost like if you have really bad sound quality in the space around you, you have to clean it up more, and it's more effort to get to a nice end result. It was kind of like that. It was there, but we had to clean it up a lot to get a good end result that they wanted. And they told me about, they helped me this morning figure out what might have gone wrong and what we can do better in the future. So, a learning experience to be sure. And then, what else happened at work today? Oh yeah, I reported out another important thing. Okay, give this girl some clothes. I am so sorry, Mana. We're gonna... Scion clothes. There we go. So cute. Anything that's going will have to wait. Let's see if there's a tournament going that I might be able to get in on, and we'll continue talking. So, last week was Tech Week, and aw man, it must be 8 o'clock. Yeah. All right. Little things, mini cactpot. Let's go. Yeah, last week was Tech Week. And it was a bit different than most Tech Weeks because Tech Week is supposed to be spent completely in the venue that you're supposed to be performing in. And also, did I greet you, Frankie? Hello, Frankie. Welcome in. Oh yeah, it must have been either Air Force One or Cliffhanger. I want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 7, 8, 9 are good. Anything else is eh. Boo. All right. Believe in the heart of the scratch card. God damn it. Getting my hopes up. All right, whatever. So, Tech Week is supposed to take place in the venue that you're performing in, usually the theater. But because we were performing a dinner theater, the place that we were going to perform was open over the course of the week, which meant that we couldn't practice in it. So we got 1 day of practice on Monday when they were closed, and that was it. It was nice because it did prepare us a little bit for the Friday showing. I'm running in circles. I need to find a mini game. The seat is taken, in case you were wondering. Bet. I love to fuck with this guy. He's such a dick. Man spreading on my bench. Haha. So, yeah, it was good to be able to see the venue. It was good to be able to block it where we had a lot more space in the restaurant than where we started. And especially I got to do a sword fight scene and it was awesome. Except it met with some interesting results that I will get into as well. Oh God. So, well, that was bad. But, yeah, we got to plan out the sword fight and then we were in costume. Did I stab someone? I did not stab someone. Kind of. We'll get into it. And, yeah, so that was Monday, and it was the first time that we were, like, in full costume in the venue. And we figured out what pieces we needed, what else we needed to add, a little bit of ad-libbing, figuring out how we were going to weave in and out of the tables, so on and so forth. Tuesday night, pretty much the same. And I think Tuesday night was when my shoe started to bust. So they're thrifted shoes. They're not going to pay out for, like, high quality, never been worn stuff. If they can find something within their budget that is a non-profit, they're gonna use it. And my shoes did not want to live. And so, I asked our director what we could do about it, if he had any like glue that he might be able to put it back together, because it's always cheaper to maintain things than to buy them again, you know? So the day after, I think I had to wear my normal shoes because he forgot to glue the shoe and then had to sit overnight. And then I got my shoe back on Thursday and then the performance was Friday. So Friday rolls around and I get off work early and I wanted to help. What do I need to do? I guess let's go wait at the gate and we'll see afterwards about doing some triple triad. I got off work early so that I might be able to help set up, and I got stuff out of our current venue that we were using and loaded up cars. I have an SUV, so it was really easy to get things from point A to point B. It was great. So we're setting up at point B and they're like, we need to clean. Can you come back at 1:30? It's like 11 in the morning. And so at that point, I'm just kind of like, I think you guys have it. Everything's in the venue. I'll let you guys set up how you need to. I was the only one of the cast who was there anyway, so it was just kind of whatever. I wasn't necessary, but many hands make like light work type shit. I was like, I'll just help. It's my first performance. The least I can do is help out around things. And hello, Reeve. I'm telling play stories. Hi, Red Ranger. Hello. How was it being the Goofy Goober yesterday with the parodies? Fun. I wish I remembered more. I could have sworn I had a larger repertoire of stupid shit, but apparently my brain didn't want to work. But I did what I could, and we still went for like over 2 hours. So that was nice. Oh yeah. How's theater? Theater is over. I'm telling the last week. And oh yeah, during lunches last week and before rehearsals, I was gutting my yard. Like, I was getting in there with the shears. I was ripping that shit out with my not my bare hands, my gloved hands, and I was mowing the shit out of it. I have a functional backyard again. I did. We did hit 700. I'm so happy. And now that I'm out of theater, for now, I'm gonna be streaming a lot more, and I hope we can make that number grow. But yeah, that was my in-between work, in-between theater. I was just murdering everything that isn't supposed to be in my backyard. Except I need to call the tree people. They never called me back. They were like, you need to talk to this guy to get a quote. We'll give him your number. And they haven't called me back yet. I guess I'll call them tomorrow. I need this stupid, like, not invasive. I think they're native, but stupid aggressive tree is trying to choke out my freaking nice pine tree in the backyard. And I need it gone. I just need it gone. Anyway, tangent. More Twilight Time is always a chill and fun time. Thank you. The journey to 1K is getting closer and closer. I think I might have to go in and remove a bunch of copyright stuff, and then we start back over with the watch hours. It's gonna suck. But I'll do what's necessary if it means that we get emotes here. So, all right, Friday. Yeah, went and cleaned up because I had friends coming in Saturday. And then another one of my friends was going to come see me on Friday. And in my friend group, I'd kind of been like, hey, got this performance. I know that like people have life stuff. It's okay if blah, 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 whatever. And made sure that they knew the reminder, like, hey, here's the last day you can get tickets if you've decided you want to try and do some dinner theater stuff. And just kind of got, oh yeah, well, like, I'll talk to my wife about it. I'll talk to so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. A couple people actually forgot entirely that there was a deadline for the tickets, but luckily they were able to get in with a little bit of finagling. And so the night comes and I see a familiar vehicle in the parking lot, except there are many of them, but I was like narrow-eyed, like skeptically gazing out of the front window, like, if my friend showed up and did not tell me that they were actually coming, I'm going to be very angry. I wasn't actually going to be angry, but I was going to be like, what the fuck? You could have told me you were on your way. No, the one friend who was confirmed coming gathered a group of 10 more of our other friends. Hold up, let me count them. Yeah, that was a table of 11 people that came to see me opening night. And they were like the exciting ones because they were the ones that were actually engaging with us and wanted to be a part of the mystery dinner theater and asking us questions and bullshitting with us. And it was so much fun. Like the ones that got excited when things happened on stage. It was a very older, less energetic crowd on Friday. A lot more of the younger crowd that were willing to be a little bit goofy and silly came on Saturday. Both are valid crowds, but it was nice to have one table that was super into it, and that was my friends. And wish you had theater like that here. I'm so happy we have it here. I didn't know I would enjoy it so much. So the play starts. I have a belt that is holding my sword. And as one of the other characters drags me off stage by basically my collar, the force of the costume against the belt pops it. The belt and the sword just go clattering to the floor as I'm dragged off stage, and we can't stop. that's not how this works. We have to keep going. So I'm just shouting as I get dragged away. What have you done? I need that. It's a character that I kind of had a good rapport with. Welcome in, Ken. Hello, hello. And so it wasn't like the ad-libbing whenever things happened was top notch. It was hilarious. Some random guy in the crowd just picked the belt up, repaired it the best that he could, and oh, are you in my spot? Please don't tell me you're in my spot. You're in my spot. You know what? It's fine. I want this one. This one got me my many wins. But yeah, he repaired my belt. Someone brought it back to me backstage. It was just like, so the guy at this table fixed your hat? And so I made sure to specifically go and talk to him when I was able to engage with the crowd. I was just like, wow, thank you. But I had to, of course, be all like in character about it, but whatever. So scene 2, I think, went off without a hitch. Scene 3, sword fight. We practiced this thing so much. We practiced it so much. Yeah, like thanks be to that guy. That guy was awesome. We practiced the sword fight so much, but at the same time, we weren't used to that big of a venue, and it kind of throws you off to do something new in a space you're not used to. And so the first 2 kind of like back and forths go well. The third one, we forget that we're supposed to lock blades and kind of struggle a little bit. And we realized kind of at the same time, and then we just kind of lost each other. And I hit him in the head with the sword, like a glancing blow off the temple. And you hear the audience gasp, and we kind of like deer in the headlights each other. Like, oh my God, like I wanted to know if he was okay. I think he wanted to know that I was okay for having hit him, but we couldn't stop. So he just like made a massive swing at me like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have stayed here. Like a massive swing, like he was pissed off that I actually managed to land a blow on him. And then we continued on, and it salvaged it until we get on stage. This is where the fight scene ends. We get on stage. We are doing more sword fighting. I do an overhand, like 2-hand towards his head. He blocks it with a horizontal blade. It's hard to explain if you know what I'm talking about. I hope you know what I'm talking about. And I start to notice next to the hilt, these are wooden swords, by the way. I start to notice that at the hilt, it's starting to bend. And I go through my motions, and I'm just kind of like, oh, please let that hold on. Please let that hold on. He brings it back. The blade flies off toward the audience. And we both watch it fly. We lock eyes again. And he grabs my sword out of my hand and chases me off the stage with my own sword. Like, it's so funny because just, where am I going? Battle Hall. Because all of these things that are like, that could have been tragic turned into like some of the best moments of the night, to the point where our director was sitting at a table. Wow, I'm not used to seeing people in here. Our director was sitting at the table, and the guy just, like, one of the guys at his table just goes, how did they do that? Yeah, people in the battle hall. What is this? Welcome in, Freddie. I'm sorry. I was mid-story. I'm being confused. And that was the majority of the issues with night 1. Oh god. So what am I doing here? This? I don't remember actually how I beat this guy. I've always had a damn. Nope. Okay. I've forgotten the order of these. How are there so many people in the battle hall? I'm like, what? Just roll with it. We did roll with it. Do you have people in chocobo races there? I can look. I've seen the fact that people can't access our server because Seraph is currently congested, so no one can travel to Dynamis. This is not the way that this is supposed to go. But it won. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Ah, fun! I hope you're having fun, Reeb! I got all wishy-washy on that front, and then I noticed that clipping channels are getting taken down, and I was like, oh no. So... that sucks, though. Obviously, they're not the actual person. Just let people clip things. It's how things get popular. Stop killing people's growth. So yeah, the only other thing that happened was there was supposed to be a chair that was set before the performance started, and it wasn't pointed out to the actress that needed said chair. And so she just ended up calling for one from the audience, and it all worked out anyway. So, night 2. Night 2. As soon as I walk out on stage, I'm the one that started the play. As soon as I walk out into the restaurant, the front of my shoe starts flopping around. And I am at times in a dead sprint. And I don't have... ain't nobody got time for that. We do not have time for the shoe to be busted. We just don't. So... I make my way backstage, and there's no help for it. I just had to do mic tape. I used mic tape over the front of the shoe, wrapped it up, and was just kind of like, this is just gonna have to be what happens. I don't have another pair of shoes. I can't go barefoot. I'm gonna be sprinting. Can't risk my tights being all like on... oh no, that was not what I meant to click. Can't risk my tights being all on the floor and stuff because I will fall. Oh no. This is terrible. This is not... oh gosh. I'm just... whatever. This one's done for. So we tape it up. It's just gonna have to be what it is. We don't have... what the anyway, there's no two ways about it. I have to tape the shoe up. It's the only way it will work. So I go back out on stage for the second part of Act 1 that I'm in. The back of my shoe comes off! And I did have to sprint on that one. With a busted back of the shoe, like the heel of the shoe peeled off. So I go back, get some more mic tape. Luckily, there was mic tape still. I exited the stage in the same direction. There was mic tape available. And this time, I ran it up around the heel on the side of it, tucked it into the shoe cavity, and now I have 5 pieces of tape on my shoe. But it's just gonna have to be... it's just gonna have to be what happens. So the shoe problem is fixed. At the end of Act 3, or in the end of Act 1, I have to roll something out on a heavy cart. But someone left the door open, like the exit door. And I couldn't be seen in the area that I was in because otherwise, like, I'm supposed to be coming on from off stage and they need to... someone else was going to hold the curtain open for me. But she was supposed to be quote unquote visible off screen, kind of, sort of. So I was like, you've got to close the door because they can't see me. They can't know that I'm like the one that's about to go out. And as she's closing the door, I hear my cue, and I'm just like, I gotta go. So I grab the heavy cart and I start to pull it out of our little curtained area, not where the door is, but around the curtain itself. I catch the curtain, and all of the metal tubing holding up that curtain followed me. The person who has closed the door, who was holding onto the curtains, just kind of like pulls them back by the curtain, manages to get them back into shape, and all I can do is just like, man, doing this is dangerous business. I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't just stop and like, I couldn't stop. The show must go on. And then, yeah, that was that part. She managed to save it. I don't know how. I don't know how she saved it, but she did. And even our sound person was about to go sprint and make sure that they didn't fall, and luckily she didn't have to actually. She was, oh my god. I didn't know what to do. So, Act 3 comes back around. The sword fight. And we have new swords. Well, my sparring partner has new swords. And we're going through, everything is going better. Like, we didn't mess up. We remembered to lock swords at that third set of moves, and we're doing great. We get on stage and we're past the part where I hold my sword up, like where he holds his sword up and I bring my sword down onto his sword, and I'm like, okay, cool, we're gonna finish. The fucking sword breaks again. How? It was a different sword. It was a different sword, and it still broke on stage like it was supposed to. And so at least this time I knew that he was gonna grab my sword. I was waiting for it, but I couldn't help but break character because it happened again. What the fuck? It is a stage curse. Swords were not meant to stay whole. And so, but I tried to play it off more as like a, haha, this idiot with his broken sword, instead of a, oh my god, this is hysterical. Hello, Deal Atrocious, welcome in. I'm telling stories of my my performances over the weekend, and I had a couple of other friends that watched the Saturday performance. They stayed with me overnight. We got brunch in the morning. It was lovely, but like, oh, and as I'm running away from him into a table, because this stage play seemed to treat swords like guns, where they would just be like, holds out sword, and like that's gonna actually just stop somebody. Which it wouldn't. Why could you just not run away from a sword? It's not a gun. It can't hit you at distance. Like, it's breaking the sword like Breath of the Wild. The durability sucks. So we were like, it makes no sense that I just can't keep running away. So we made it where I just run into a table like a dumbass instead. But it's in character because my character was a dumbass. My belt broke again. Well, it didn't break. It fell off. But the belt was also a curse. But despite that, everything went so well. Like, we were able to improvise, we were able to work through it, and everybody had a great time. So, yeah, that was what it was like. And I got this really sweet note. Actually, I'm gonna read the note, because who is cursing me? I don't know. I wasn't the one that was cursed, though, with the swords. That was my sparring partner. But I'm gonna go get the note because it was really sweet. Now that you mention, actually, maybe I am the curse, because something happened on Saturday morning before the play. But anyway, note first. Twyla, congrats on being in your first stage acting role. I highly encourage you to stay involved in theater. You have a real talent for it. and it came with some themed snacks from our performance. Oh. So I'm not going to do the musical that they have coming up. That is far too much of a time commitment. But maybe next year at the beginning, I'll take on something slightly larger, since it's going to be in the winter and no one's going to want to do stuff in the winter anyway. So that does open up more time for me to be able to do things here. All right, let's see what the gate is. If it's self-step, I freaking swear. They have been lodging me into self-step. It's wonderful to hear. Glad I'm getting out and getting some fresh air. Don't want to fall to the streamer trap of staying inside too much. When I was playing What Remains of Edith Finch, I mentioned that I cannot fall into that trap. I watched my brother go down that road, and it's not healthy. So even when I started the play and I was talking with the director who I work with, that's not why I got the role, I promise. But he and his wife, even before we worked together, had been trying to get me to do it. And then we just happened to end up working at the same place. It was weird, but funny. So that's when a script mysteriously appeared on my desk. But I was telling him, I'm like, I do stream, but if it is only 3 practices a night, I'm sure I can make it work, because I'm pretty sure my chat knows that I'm one of the streamers with the most quote-unquote life that they that they know. Did they hear me singing? They did, because back before, so the job that I was in last year, the one that I lost last year, we had a group of us that would always go to karaoke, and it turned out that they were also at karaoke, but my facial recognition is absolute shit, and I had no idea who he was when I started working at this place. And then we figured it out at some sort of work function when we all went to karaoke after, and it was like, oh yeah, I remember you now. But it was a weird year last year. A very weird year last year. So, yeah. I want to maybe do the winter play, but I need to be here for a bit and get this on the right track. So Saturday, though. Saturday morning, before the performance, I had a bike ride. We had a nice group of us. We also had someone who's relatively new. And this is why I'm like, maybe I am the curse. Maybe I am the cursed one. Because the new person, he got too close to the shoulder, and the shoulder was one that drops down. We were biking on the road. The shoulder was one that dropped down, and he fell and broke his elbow. And in the process, took out somebody else, and that person jammed his thumb into the ground, and the nail pushed back into the cuticle bed and just sliced the shit out of it. It was an atrocious wreck. It could have been it could have been worse. It could have been better, but it could have been so much worse. But just I haven't been in a group where we've had a wreck like that yet. Now I have been riding with this group quite a bit, but I don't know. Maybe there was just some weird curse for being in that building. I don't know, but I feel bad for the guy that broke his elbow. It was awful. Whew. A scary domino effect. It was. Like, the only thing that saved a lot of our group was the fact that he was toward the back with it's called a sweep. If someone is hanging back with the slower riders to make sure that nobody gets lost, it's called a sweep. He was riding with our sweep. The sweep was the only one that got taken out, but if he'd been up with the rest of us, it could have been a really nasty multi-bike fiasco. So, Sage, you can uncurse me. Yeah, I'm sure I have I think I've got some Palo Santo somewhere around. I do on occasion, sage my house and sense it, because I don't know, I'm not like super superstitious, but like when shit starts going weird, I'm just like, bad vibes, reset the vibes. Even if I'm not actually doing anything mentally, I'm like, yeah, the vibes are nicer now. Because I put myself in the mindset that the vibes are nicer, you know? But yeah, we waited. Luckily, it was a supported ride. So you've got supported rides where there are groups of people that have, like, it's almost like a 5K race. It is freaking, it's freaking self-step again. You've got supported rides where you've got rest stops, and it's usually put on by a bicycle club or something like that. And then you've got just unsupported rides where you go out with friends and you do whatever the heck. This was luckily a supported ride. And if somebody has an accident on a supported ride, you can call what's called a SAG vehicle. If you don't finish a ride for any reason, it's called sagging out. And the SAG vehicle can come and collect you and your bike and take you back where you need to go. And luckily we had a SAG vehicle. It was a supported ride. They got the guy's thumb all patched up. They got the guy who broke his elbow back to his car so that he could take himself to the hospital. We did ask if he wanted us to, like, join him and someone ride with, like, someone drive him back, and he was stubborn and he didn't let us. But then he went to the doctor and it was a confirmed broken elbow. He finds out the prognosis in a week. Oh, hey, it's our Minfilia that sometimes joins us. Hi, Minfilia. Yeah, we were gonna do 40 miles. After that, we all just settled on like the 20-mile loop and called it good. Because after you see one of your friends go down, and we had to wait for the vehicle to make sure that they got him, and we weren't leaving him alone, because you don't leave people alone on the side of the road, you know? It was just kind of... None of us necessarily wanted to... Aw, man. None of us wanted to continue. And I had to get ready for my performance anyway, so... Which, I was like... Oh my gosh, I'd done a lot of physical stuff, so I was like, I'm gonna get a chai latte from a local coffee shop, and I'm sitting there, I'm crocheting some granny squares, which I'm about to make a backpack of granny squares. I'm like, I'm making my granny squares, and then it's like 45 minutes before an hour before call time, and I realize, where's the gold? And I realize, oh shit, I haven't put on makeup because oh my god, how did I save that? That was insane. Because I rarely wear makeup if I don't have to. And so... yeah, I was like, oh no, I need stage makeup. How have I forgotten that I needed stage makeup? And so I just rushed home, I grabbed it, I showed up to call time early, put it on in the bathroom real fast, and was like, that's what I have to do. Skills. Yeah, self-step went easy this time. You no longer fear self-step after Kugane Tower. I haven't done the Kugane Tower puzzle yet. I should, but I haven't. Was locked in. I've been doing a bit more Gold Saucer recently, but I haven't been doing the challenge log. All right, this one's boring, so I'll have plenty of chance to talk. It's only boring because I do the easiest one that gets me my completion for the challenge log. Loud sobbing. Oh no, are you doing self-step too, Frankie? Or are you talking about Kugane Tower? There we go. All right. The maiden of the cold saucer. I'm working towards the new mounts. Thaddeus, welcome in. Having flashbacks to the tower. Oh no. Did you at least get the viewpoint from it? You're a changed bag. Oh, that sounds terrible. But, oh, what was I talking about? I don't even remember at this point. I think it was makeup. Yeah. No! Oh no! But yeah, overall good experience. You were off by centimeters. No. It was a great experience, and being around that many people that were having so much fun with it. Like, you could tell we were all enjoying being in that show. It wasn't one of those things where, like, some people are there just because it's theater and they aren't really feeling it. They don't like the character they got cast as or things like that. Completely understandable why someone would be more detached from, like, the performance that they're in. But we were all having the time of our lives with it. Oh, you dick. Get your ass back here. So, yeah, that was last week. Did I do anything Sunday? No, Sunday was brunch with friends, laundry, and a nap before karaoke. A very long nap before karaoke. I was tired. I think I will. We'll definitely keep in touch. That's for sure. Like, there's just so much to... And I know they'll probably still be in theater too. So I'll definitely see them. I know we're all planning on trying to do the one in winter. Or at least a majority of us are trying to do the one in winter. And I can't see us never talking again, you know? It's like a new little group of karaoke friends. I'm excited. We've done a couple of nights of karaoke. Trying to think if anything else interesting happened. A lot of dreams to catch up on and to research, not gonna lie. I had a dream. Okay. I had a dream. And I only had a couple of performance dreams the whole time that I was practicing. But between Friday into Saturday, I dreamed that I came on stage, started off the play with the wrong line because I had a very similar entry line later in the play, and got so confused and disoriented that I just ruined it all. I was like, thanks, brain. I needed that. Assholes. It was dumb. I was so annoyed. I am pretty darn tired, though. I'm still gonna try for a 2-hour stream if I can. Do some chocobo racing, maybe do some more. Oh, I gotta check my retainers. But my inventory is atrocious right now and very full. And I still need to keep trying to get stuff out of it. But, oh, whoops. I guess they've all popped up on field. I got distracted. I was just like zoning out. Never listened to the demon on your shoulder. I didn't. I started the play properly both nights. It was a mistake that had happened in rehearsal, but when it counted, I did it right. Oh wow, he got every single one of my minions. What an asshole. We'll be lurking while you're playing D&D. Have fun! Have fun with D&D! But yeah, I'm looking forward to at least getting things better, more consistent here. I have missed streaming. I'm looking forward to getting through Bug Fables and Breath of the Wild, and then going back to more of the randomized stuff. But tomorrow is our once monthly that we haven't done in 2 months anime gathering for work. We were trying to do it Fridays. Fridays are no longer going to work for a lot of people, so we have moved it to midweek instead. And we're going to do, I think we're watching Dr. Stone tomorrow. So I'm excited because I get to watch the one that everybody keeps telling me I should watch because I am a scientist. So, so there's that. And then Wednesday, I should be able to be here. Thursday, It's supposed to storm. Thursday, it's supposed to storm all day. We actually are having a bit of rain right now, but there's no lightning, so it's fine. But Thursday, it's supposed to storm. Friday morning, it's supposed to storm, so I'm hoping they've cleared out by the time that I have to stream. But also, there's a work event Friday that we're gonna do mini golf, but mini golf will get over at about 7, if even that late. So around 8 o'clock-ish or so, I'm hoping I should be able to have a stream. And then Saturday, I don't see myself being out so late that I can't stream as well. There is something going on Saturday afternoon, but I have a feeling it's actually going to wear us out so much that we aren't going to want to stay there forever like we usually do. It's a fun run. It's a fun run, but beer. So, yeah. I have a feeling we're going to get done and just be like, can we just go home now? But we can't go home because I have to travel to get to that brewery. Oh well, it'll be fun. Oh my god, you asshole. A storm of blood, ha ha. I'm just still thrilled that I got through Dark Souls. Like, I completed my first Soulsborne and I'm really happy. And now I want to play them all because I like them. I like them so much more than I thought I would. I was not expecting to go into Dark Souls 3 and be like, yeah, now I want to play Sekiro and I want to play Elden Ring and I want to play the other Dark Souls and I want to play, I fought the virus. I did. And I like the fact that it's not going to take me as long to pick up the other games. I know there will be differences, but it's not going to be so new. So I should be able to make progress faster. Souls-like addict. I don't think it'll be that far. I just want to play them. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, the only thing that I'm gonna play is Dark Souls and I'm gonna play 2,000 hours and I'm gonna get every single weapon and every ending, and I am not going to be that level of dedicated, but I do want to play them all. One of us. One of us. You were there when yeah, you were. It was awesome. It was so nice seeing so many people, and I feel bad for the few that couldn't make it. That were like, you beat it without me? I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't expect to find the technique of punching him to death. I wasn't expecting that to be my ace in the hole. How could I? Until like the stream before, I didn't even know you could do a flying punch. Would you consider Hollow Knight a Souls-like? I know it's a roguelike, but I don't know if I'd call it a Souls-like. Maybe if you find it at that level of difficulty and strategy, absolutely. But for me, I don't think I would call it that. Oh man, why did I forget that it was like da, 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 da. The Shonen Pro Tag's greatest weapon, not gonna lie, punching. It is! But like, to do so much more damage than my sword. At least per strike. If I was lucky and I could get 2 strikes in with my sword, it was better than punching. But punching was so effective? Consistent? It's listed as Souls-like and Metroidvania. Interesting. Huh. Why Souls-like and not roguelike? Do they give a reason for that? Souls-like roguelike hybrid. Okay. See, I didn't really I never felt, except for Fluke Marm, I never felt so, like, super aggravated by anything. I always felt like there was a way around it. Did I ever get, like, super angry? It's possible. Sometimes I do get frustrated, but... Well, thank you for that info, Reeb. I appreciate it. I had no idea. See, I would think of, like, Lies of P as being more of a Souls-like, because that is very much a Souls-inspired, borrowing things from it type deal. So with my friends coming to the performance on Saturday, it sparked my need to, like, organize and get things nice and like functional and homey and stuff. Not that it's been getting out of hand recently. I've been doing a really good job of maintaining, but because I've been doing such a good job of maintaining, now I'm like, oh my god, all the clutter has to go. Everything has to find a spot. Like, I need... There's also another reason for that. I love having my own little house. Don't get me wrong. The fact that I have a house is... I'm very fortunate to live where I do, where I can afford a house. But there are things that I would change about my house if I could. And so many people in the lab have been getting new houses, or like their first house, or things like that. And it's hard not to be like, not to join in that kind of hype and be like, man, if I had a chance to get another house, like, this is what I would want for it, you know? But I also have to recognize that I need to be happy where I'm at. I can't afford a new house right now. I don't need a new house right now, but I'm trying to find ways to appreciate the house that I have. And some of that is the fact that it has such a lack of upstairs storage that isn't the creepy ass basement, that I'm trying really hard to get my kitchen first in order. And so I have ordered a pantry. And the pantry has come in. I suppose I should say I have a pantry to build. And I was actually in the process of building it today so that I have more cabinet space in the kitchen and my kitchen won't annoy me as much. And having gotten so many of the woody weeds out from around my house, I can call in the contractors to look at the foundation and see if they can patch it up, and I no longer get snakes in my basement. Like, I'm on such a I need to fix my house thing right now that it's insane, and it's a bit tiring, but at the same time I'm like, but things are getting done. Oh god, because I am in a life side quest right now. Like, life main quest is making sure that I go to work and that I have enough like food in the house to eat, and that I'm taking care of my health. Like, life simulator main quest is just making sure that I'm functional and doing things. But the side quests right now, do I have any mods that could get that out of my chat, please? So yeah, I'm working really hard on getting things organized. Where was I? Oh yeah, life side quest. The life side quest is that now that my yard is taken care of, I'm also getting the tree people in so that the tree people can get that nasty super aggressive tree out. And hold up, I'm not on live chat. There we go. Cool. So that the tree people can get that tree out and they can clean up my property line where somebody else's trees have. Thank you for the sub. Are you a bot? Like, I'm very confused right now. That seemed to be very, like, very spammy to me. Do you agree, Frankie? I'm very sorry if not. It felt very strange. Or any mod that happens to be here. Thoughts? A little sus? Okay. Absolutely agree. Okay. I thought so. I didn't want to be... Okay, but I can get the tree people. And the tree people can clean up my perimeter. And I'll have a nice, like, tree-free yard from where my neighbors left. And now the house has been reclaimed by the bank, and the bank is not maintaining it properly. And I don't even know what bank has it. So the trees need to be trimmed. But then, after the foundation is fixed, I can call in the electrician, and the electrician can come in and they can install a 220 volt line in my basement so that I can actually have a modern washer. And then once I have a line for a washer, I can get the washer and dryer out of my friend's garage from where he moved into a house that already came with one, and he's giving the other one to me, but I don't have anywhere for it right now. So it's just like all of these little, if I do this, I get this, and if I do this, I get this. Weird little life side quests right now. To just get my house in order. And then, once I have a usable basement that doesn't scare me because it's not letting in everything plus snakes, I don't mind the snakes. I hate finding the snakes dead in my basement because I like snakes and it makes me sad to find them. But if something is letting in snakes, it's also letting in wolf spiders and camel crickets and all sorts of other things that I don't want to be in my basement. So then, once my basement is usable, I can clean out more of the upstairs and put things that I need but don't need upstairs in the basement. And then the upstairs will be nicer to live in as well. And it's just this whole, like, quest chain of achievements that I have to do. And I'm enjoying it because I'm like, I'm working toward a house that I will feel comfortable in, you know, that I can get to not feeling so, like, not feeling like I need a different house to be happy, but that I can work with what I still have and be just as content. Gosh dang it. The big part is going to be the rewiring so that my house is finally grounded. And the big part is going to be having a functional garage. Because one of the cables for my garage door snapped before I even moved in. It's been a work in progress for a while, or not even a work in progress. It needs work done for a while so that we're planning on actually finishing the garage so it's not exposed and patching up anything that might let critters in and putting OS-oriented strand board on it, I think. So that it's more easy to maintain and clean, and then getting a functional door in it. That will be a lot. That is not going to be an easy task at all. Okay, I guess it's to first to my retainers and then to chocobo races. See what happens. I don't feel like my chocobo was the greatest last time. What is my chocobo right now? Level 28. I need a level 40 chocobo before I can retire it. Oh gosh. But first, retainers. I'm just gonna send them back out, get what they give me and send them back out. Just focus. There we go. There's another. My little Arcanist that I finally am getting her leveled up because I'm leveling up Arcanist. It's wonderful. And just like that, everybody is back out and my inventory looks like trash. Oh well, we have chocobos to race. That's more important. Average person, 5 camel crickets in their sleep every year. I feel like most people don't even see 5 camel crickets in their location a year. but I have. Sir Doggo has, sometimes things are to murder and sometimes things are to play with. And apparently he had decided that this camel cricket was a thing to play with. And he just caught it between its paws. And when I went to go see where it was, because all of a sudden it had just disappeared, I noticed it on his paws. And if you're unfamiliar with camel cricket behavior, they jump towards things that scare them. I screamed like a little girl. I'm not ashamed to admit it. That was terrifying. Goodness. Oh yeah, but to go back to the pantry, I now have a half-finished pantry sitting in my kitchen. To be finished later. It's gonna be so nice. It's got a little coffee bar on it. Okay, let's see if I remember how to chocobo race. The answer is no. I don't. Pantry to be continued, exactly. But I'm excited, because that means it'll open up space in my kitchen for things that are currently on my counter. Like small appliances that I don't use all that much, but need space. That is not my counter, but I use them just enough to need them. Oh, wow. Took off like a shot and hit the thing. Shit. I do not remember how to chocobo race. I used to be so much better at this. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome in. Did I just hit that cactuar? There we go. Tireless. Let's go. Tireless is a nice one. Okay, stamina usage, there we go, is back. First resort. I don't want anyone hitting me with stuff. Oh, cactuar. Okay, I want this. That I know. Ooh, sprint shoes. 3 chains. The names of these, I swear. I jumped, damn it. I guess not well enough. Oh, my stamina is out. Oh, I'm gonna get past. Shit. Well, there's someone who's frenzied. Aw, man, 4th place. So it's not like riding a bike. No, it's not. I'm good at riding a bike. Ah. Okay, rank 29. Let's go. That's fine. Chocobo racing has been a little inconsistent lately. Really? I wonder why. Oh, well, I wasn't last. I still like the video where I was like, last place actively mocks you for even trying. Like, damn. 4th, not bad for being gone. No, it's not. But I used to be better. I used to be one of the greats. Hey, someone trying to do chocobo racing. Hello, sir. Why do you look like a character I should know? A person. I still think I was the only one that made it in, though. He's probably not in my class. He's either above or below, but he's not with me. Hi, Spider-Man. Welcome in. Speed and glory. Moogles. Never mind. I'm just not even gonna try. pats for doing my best. Yay, participation head pats. Still the only person. Buzzsaw? Mandragora! Ah! Okay, so stamina, just speed. Okay, a little boost. I'll do 3, and then I'll probably move on to crafting, just because I desperately need to clear out my inventory. Okay, but it's my headcanon that if Mana wasn't the warrior of life, she would be a chocobo racer. She just loves chocobos. Oh, that person's got the gambler barding on. So does my my fighting chocobo. Ooh, my stamina usage is not good right now. Anything to help? No. Oh no, I got distracted. Oh, I lost stamina. Oh no. Okay, we're okay. This is... it could be worse. Rude. Get out of my way. Oh, I'm gonna run out of stamina again. Ah! Well, now I'm definitely gonna run out of stamina. Damn it. Okay, whatever. I'll do one more. I pulled 3rd. All right. Do a little fist pumps. Really? The one above me 2 times in a row? Whoops, no. Chocobo races, please. I would like 1 chocobo race, please. Yeah, I'll participate in 3 chocobo races. I'm not gonna participate in 20 tonight. 3rd's not bad. I'm okay with 3rd. A ranking. A place on the podium. Aww. It's alright, Boko? A Final Fantasy V reference in my MMORPG? Like, so much of Endwalker hasn't Final Fantasy V references so far? 5 and 4? It's good. It's good. I got done with community theater last week. And work's been challenging but fun. So I can't complain there. Why are you all of a sudden just like sprinting so fast? Oh man, I didn't even see that. Vroom, vroom, vroom. What do we got? What do we got? We've got stamina tablets. Let's go. All right, lathered again is fine. I'm now below the percentage that I need for a little bit at least. Yeah, this is acceptable. I try to match the amount of stamina I have left to the amount of course I have left as best as I can, which requires a bit of quick maths. Okay. No! Imp! Okay. Whew. Exactly. No imp. Aw, man. Of course I get the shitty one. Why couldn't I have gotten some stamina tablets, huh? Ah, I was so close! Fine. My chocobo was a bit underleveled. Now will someone survive by turning into a splinter? So I'm still only on level 80 Endwalker quests, so I can't, one, I don't know. Two, I don't want to know. So, imposter, but, all right, level 30. Cool. I guess I go back to an inn and I start to just murder some shit in my inventory. This is terrible. Bouquets could be placed within select vases for displays in estates. So why can't I store them in my estate? Okay. Wait. There's one last thing I haven't done in the gold saucer. It requires me to look up some stuff online. And that is the fashion report. Is it one I want to bother with this week? Have I done any of the Shadowbringers? No, I haven't. I haven't done past Heaven's Word. I haven't even done Stormblood. Hold up, do I have one of those? Of course I don't. Can I make one of those? Also, how do I get ash gray dye? NPC vendor? Alright, this might be worth it. I need a hempen coif. And if I'm lucky, I should be able to make it. It's level 3. Do I have these? Ooh, okay. Do I have this? Ooh, let's go. I'll get rid of some shit real quick. Just a little bit of stuff. Where is the teleport? There we go. Etherite Plaza. That's where my my people are. Dead or alive. I just need to get rid of so much stuff. I'm running desperately out of space, and I don't need another retainer. I don't. I have 4. 2 of them are paid. All right, hempen yarn. There we go. Retrieve from retainer. Quit. Sorry to intrude, but in relation to my DIY, your big ass bookshelf is pulling itself off the wall under its own weight. The one in your back room? Shit. I did mention the thing that I'm making, but are you just moving all the stuff off of it and remounting? Like, what's happening on? Or what's going on? Could use another retainer, only have the base 2. Gonna need a retainer for the retainers. I refuse. 4 is enough. 3/8 of the hinge off the wall. Shit! Shit. Glad you caught it. At the top. All right, Weaver. Look at how cute she is. She's such a cute Weaver. Adorable. Yes, that is the Alpine coat because I couldn't figure out what else to use it for. Thanks, Amaric. Oh, Leap of Faith. Hold up. It's like a level 3. Oh, I didn't get leather. Shit. I need leather. OCD bullshit, noticed a crooked looking line, had to correct. Realized, holy fuck. Oh yeah. No, like, I'm glad you found it because you have kiddos. Like, that would have been really bad. Okay. Crafting. Let's try this again. All right. Quick touch. Quick synth. Ta-da! Literally slept months under that shelf. Yeah, before she got, before she started a room with A. Yeah. So what's the game plan? Is it just new anchors? Is it reducing weight? Okay, and then I don't have ash gray dye. I don't think I do. I need to go back to my retainer. Why am I so bad at this? Why is my memory shit? Don't answer that. I know why my memory is shit. It's been remounted already. Wow. Okay. Nope, no ash green, no ash gray. Damn. All right. Back to Gridania. Now to reload it, am fast. Well, when it's something that dire, hell yeah, you're gonna be fast about it. Jeez. Challenge the shelf to fisticuffs. Oh god. All right. See you soon, Red Ranger. Yeah, fight the shelf. Although it sounds like you already did. Is big cheap at least. Yeah, so cheap. Have you ever wondered why? Ah, you're late. I'm sorry, Gray. You missed all the story time. Have you ever wondered why teleporting is like bright, but when you use return, it looks like you just summoned the forces of evil? I've noticed. I've wondered. It's taken out by the door. You can't escape. Well, that's a naked Roganin. All right. Off to load the shelf. Good luck! Gray too strong. I believe it. I mean, the amount of destruction that he causes alone. And then dyeable body pieces. Oh, I can't equip geared ahead. Can't equip geared ahead. Oh, it's... Ah! It's glamored. Crap. Is this dyeable? No. Is this dyeable? Yes. There we go. Okay, and what was the other one that needed to be ashen gray? Handpiece. What gloves do I have? Oh, but those are glamored. Those I can't change. Those I can't change. These I might be able to? Yes. Okay. Dye with gray. Heh. Dye with gray. Okay, now that I look like a commoner, time to go back to the gold saucer. Hands you a resume? Why am I getting a resume? What do you need? What job are you applying for? You want to apply for mod? All right, we can definitely talk about that. I don't see why there's any reason for you not to be a mod, but let me clear it with my pre-existing mods first, and then I may welcome you into the mod family. Fireworks! It's the Moon Fire Fair thing going on. The mod mafia. I want to make sure that my mods work well together, you know? There's my gala kit and being standing man again. I love it. I think it's hilarious. No, do you want to see how much this cat does not care about physics? Also, it's like he's on a roto mount or something. Like, what is wrong with this cat? Do I have a better, like, the dance itself is pretty. Of shit. Oh, the Manderville. It does look like a broken asset. That's what makes it great. It's just staring into your soul. All right, I'm done. I've now demonstrated the cat and its failures. Forever staring forward, gazing into your soul. But no, it's cat physics. It's absolutely cat physics, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, she looks so washed out in this. She's already pale, but this makes her look ashen. Ashen 1. Welcome home, Ashen 1. She has no color. Coiffed to perfection. Less is more. Omega ornamentation. The father. Interesting. Anyway. There's my 60,000 MGP. Hooray. Yep, 60,000 MGP. Woohoo! Now let's get her out of this. It's making her look dead. There we go. She's still pale, but now at least she's got some color to her. Oh no, my return to Gridania spell isn't ready yet. Darn. It's only been 3 minutes? What is time? How has it only been 3 minutes? No, I don't believe it. She needs to go to the beach. She goes to the beach so often. Like, I'm not saying her job is beach, but she's at the beach quite a bit. We just had a whole beach episode off stream, but she was still in her bikini. All right, I'll take the 120 gil back to Gridania. At least it drops me off at the front door where I need to be, so whatever. Can't install souls anymore. Oh, the Grand Council says you couldn't use it responsibly. Cats already have souls. They'll just... Their souls are a bit different. And that's okay. He's still riding on my shoulder and I love it. There is no good place in Gridania to actually watch the fireworks. Like, there's this little clearing right here. But that's it. At least I haven't found a spot to watch them. That reminds me, the Animal Crossing's probably setting off their fireworks this month too. I always used to spend so much time when I was obsessed with Animal Crossing. I would use the summer nights with the fireworks for town cleaning. Hi Ninja, welcome in. After the tower incident, the Kugane Tower, nice. All right, what can I entrust to you? Not a whole hell of a lot. Oh, crap. Yeah, how have you been, Ninja? Good to see ya. What can I entrust to you, lovely people? Nothing. There's got to be some things I can entrust. I have to be able to entrust things. Okay, a couple. That's better than none. Yeah, it really has. But I also haven't been streaming as much because I was in community theater. I did a mystery dinner theater. I was the one who was killed. It was great. I got to give the most blood-curdling scream. It was great. It was so great. But... Oh... Yeah, I was. I mean, it's mystery dinner theater play, but... Why is it making that sound? That's weird. You know what? We need to sort this so that I can actually... Okay, that can go in saddlebag. That can go in saddlebag. That needs to go. That's seafood. That goes to you. I've got so much food I need to eat. If I got rid of a lot of the food, that would help. Looks like the post streams paid off. They did! It was so fun. Oh my god, I need to sell these. That would be a huge thing. Do I have any... And I could get rid of these, cards. I need to start eating shit. All the things. Wow, I'm surprised I don't have any of this. Okay, that needs to go to... The food is taken care of. You get as many of these as you can hold, which isn't very much. Yep, and full. Shit. This is terrible. Terrible. Don't eat shit, eat food. Yeah, tell that to my former villagers. I mean, there are still some alive, I know, but I haven't played Cult of the Lamb in a while, which is sad. It was such a fun game. No, literally, like, I'm still on the level 80 Endwalker quests. I have had no time to play around cleaning up and organizing and doing the play stuff and going to work, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot. So much. I have not played the Snooze New update. I haven't. There's been so much going on. So much. Phoenix down. Okay, let's sell off those gold pieces. That will get us a lot of room back. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. I think the week is hitting really hard. I might sell these off and then I might call it a night because I'm feeling it. Oh, it's daytime. At the very least, I shared my stories. We got a little bit of stuff done. I'll go back to the gold saucer. I'll sell off the triple triad cards to open up more space and we'll call it good. I'm dying fast. Phoenix down. Yeah, I sure hope it is. Did you know, like, when I was a little kid, I had no idea what Phoenix down meant. Like, I kind of thought that it just meant that the Phoenix was down and we were using the whole Phoenix? No, it's feathers. It's a feather from a Phoenix. I was not the smartest child. I was a smart child, but there were some things that just went way over my head as a kid. Money. Like the down of a phoenix? Like, yeah. Uh-oh. Much needed sleep, just relax, we can come back up where we left off. Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday we'll do bug fables. I have one thing in the afternoon, but it should be over in plenty of time. And if the weather cooperates on Thursday, we'll see what happens, but I don't have high hopes for Thursday, unfortunately. It looked pretty stormy. Don't think down is an eligible part of a phoenix, but it is like, if you have a goose down blanket or something like that, or whatever they make down blankets out of, like there is something to be said for the word being used to suggest feathers, but I don't know, it's fine. Moob goob? Nut moob goob? Well, that certainly is a name. Woo! 1.6 million! That's gonna be really good. A little bit more and I'll have a new mount from the gold saucer. He nut me goob. Ew. What? That's just wrong. That's just wrong. All right. Frankly, Stackman, welcome in. Alright, I am dying fast, so we're just gonna call it. Thank you. It was wonderful to see you again, Ninja. And now that I'm streaming more, maybe I can catch you again sometime. That'd be really nice. Frankly, don't let your don't let your fight spill over too much into the mortal world. All right. Thank you, Gray and Red Ranger and Reeb. And yeah, Ninja, Frankie, Frankly, thank you for being here. I know secrets about Frankie and Frankly. Dun, dun, dun. But all right, I will talk to you all later. I'm going loopy. Good night.